fine.
Yeah. And then we start off again, back to Adam and Becky. Only thing I wrote down, I have no idea what they did, but I did need to mark again that we are talking about Whisper Hug and
Yeah.
just how gross of a name that is.
Because Mo is there and he's riffing about Vegas and it's not funny and is very bad.
Mm.
Like Degrassi, you can't just make the fat kid funny, okay? It's just not. That's just like stereotypical, base, mean. And if you're not actually going to give him anything funny to say, it doesn't work.
That kid needs to have at least one other characteristic.
He likes music, which is why I think he's like the head of Whisper Hug.
Mm.
And he has a popular...
Is he the one to blame for the name?
Most definitely. Most definitely. But he has a girlfriend. He's dating Marisol, who's also shitty. So they fit perfectly together. I don't know. Sometimes I really like Mo, and then sometimes I really hate Mo. Mo did wear a fedora one time.
Well, he's dead to me, so that's
okay,
fine.
All right, cool. Anyway, justice for plus-size people having more than two kinds of characteristics. Moving on. Becky sad.
Yeah.
Becky makes Jenna look like fucking Meryl Streep in acting ability.
Yeah. Becky has two emotions, and we have seen all of them. Earnest happiness and earnest sadness
Earnest
are
sadness.
really her go-tos.
We see a lot of earnest sadness.
Yeah. Very just like, boy, she means it. She's trying. She's putting what she's got into the performance.
But she's just like, she like looks up and blinks really hard and smiles, and she's like, Jenna, I don't know if I can lie to my parents. And it's like, it's just one of the things, like, are you lying to your parents? Like, yes, you're not being forthright in the fact that you're in a queer relationship now. But, like, Adam is still your boyfriend. And so we start to get in that weird gray tone area. And, like, Becky is so focused on the fact that she knows her parents would hate it if, like, the truth came out that Adam was trans. Like, she's like, I know it's going to end badly. I know they're going to hate it. And, like, I think at this point, Jenna just doesn't even know what the fuck to do. And she's like, I don't know. Maybe your parents will be supportive. They're nice. And I'm like, bitch, that is fucking, like, you don't know how people react to this shit. Like, you cannot predict. And it's like, you can't, I don't know. Like, Becky is in a shit situation because she just wants to, like, be with her boyfriend and enjoy, like, a harmless teen romance. But she has this big cloud of, like, parental judgment hanging in her heart. So, like, I get it. I don't know.
I just say go back to option A and keep lying, but
I know, it's like,
that's not where this is going.
This is like Becky's crossroads. You gotta get a little bit of a backbone at this point. You know, are you more concerned about your happiness or the approval of others? Like, I know with your parents it's weirder. I don't know. Good job, Degrassi. I'm conflicted.
Yuck. All right. Movie dude, back to Eli. Wearing the third long sleeve, short sleeve combo of the fucking episode.
Like, Claire reads his script and makes like a million like grammar edits. And I'm just like, now having seen the script, I'm like, first of all, not a lot of dialogue in the
no,
in the 30-second film. And two, you didn't see anything else strange about that, Claire? No other red flags?
Yeah, Claire, nothing kind of off about this film?
Like,
you got it from the start?
Like, she was a little weird that Eli decided to hang out with her stepbrother / ex-boyfriend, but she's really...
Oh, God. Degrassi.
Well, they were dating, and then their parents got married really fast, and it was weird.
See, it's so weird because, like, I forget that all of these characters have like backstories of their own. I just kind of only see like anybody who's just playing support for the episode. I just assume that they're like disposable and don't exist, but she used to date her stepbrother or something. Okay, that's chill. Like, fine.
Claire. Okay, so here's the thing that's really shitty. Claire and Eli are notorious for being the most dramatic couple in like all of Degrassi. Like, multiple people have told Claire that she is drama. And we see her dressed like a 45-year-old lawyer the whole episode. It contributes nothing, just a soundboard for Eli.
I'm just so exhausted with this film. It's just like faces flashing back and forth, and like he's saying words and then something about like lies, and then it's over. It's shit, and the director dude is just not into it.
No one should be. I found it hilarious. No. I felt like the Degrassi writers are like, ooh, we get to make a terrible on purpose short film. Yeah. And I think they nailed it.
Yeah. I think, honestly, if they just committed to this being comedic instead of trying to like tie it down to something more important about like getting in, or they weren't like fitting it into these other big plots, like there's something funny going on here.
Yeah, someone on the Degrassi writing staff is funny, and they get something through sometimes. It just goes underappreciated.
Yeah. It's just like, let them do it or don't.
Yeah. But it's like, this show has turned into such a dramatic show. I mean, look at Claire, and I'm sorry, not Claire, but Drew and Bianca. That, like, it's so weird to, like, they cannot wield their tone well.
No. And talking about that, now we jump into Drew and Bianca, and they are planning this wedding. They are just gung-ho. We're not waiting till the end of the year. Like, we're gonna...
Oh, wait. Before we get into this hot mess, there were a couple notes from the film showing in class, which has got to be mortifying. Because Eli looks as if this is the first time he's seen it, and I'm like, you had to have edited this, right? But, like, the very extremely painful film shows, and then it's, like, dead silence, except Jake claps. He's like, yeah, so maybe fucking Jake edited it. But the teacher, the film critic guy goes, I feel like I just watched the tape from The Ring. Panthers, for those of you who have not seen this, please go and just watch that one clip of the really bad short film. If this had been highlighted better, this really would have been a very funny episode.
I agree.
But yeah, Bianca's at Fiona's house, and I guess they're friends now, and I definitely missed when that happened. And Fiona's like making Bianca's dress, because I don't know if you knew this, Cole, but Fiona's like kind of broke now because her mom started stealing from their charity or something.
Is Fiona the one that bought the dress for $20,000?
Yes. Are you shocked that they were bad at their finances?
Bet she sure wish she had that $20,000 now.
I bet she does. Although it did allow Holly J to have a kidney.
Yeah, that was a good $20,000 spent, but sure would be nice to have.
Oh, I'm sure. But yeah, so Bianca's confiding in Fiona that she's like, maybe I will wait 5 years, and of course Drew walks in at that very moment.
Yeah, and basically gets super, super duper, like, white dude mad about the fact that his mother has, like, poisoned her and, like, doesn't respect them, and he thinks she's trying to, like, manipulate them, which sounds like what a 17-year-old boy says when your mom says, don't get fucking married when you're a child.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, Drew, she's not trying to manipulate her. She literally was like, I beg you to consider this. Like, the decision is still Bianca's. And, like, Bianca's very smart, which is why the logic seeped through to her brain. But he essentially strong arms her into being like, You don't love me if you don't get married to me right now.
Oh boy, he's controlling.
And that's way more manipulative.
That's so fun.
Like, my God, that's literally like emotional blackmail.
He has mood swings and he's manipulative? What a catch.
Sign me up. And then he, like, leaves. He's just, like, holding a motorcycle helmet. And she's like, I love you. And he goes, till the world explodes.
Oh, God.
Like, what? Ugh. That's not a thing. That's not a saying, I love you, till the world explodes. Like, what? And it's so fucking...
Because it's gonna happen.
They don't have vision to the future. But, like, that's such a... Like, first of all, like, bad Star Wars, I guess. But it just feels like this is their idea of what they think love is. We're gonna love each other, and the world is against us, and the world will end in destruction, violent fire, and that's what love is, and that's what we're in. Like, that's such like a angsty angsty 17-year-old's idea of love. Like, I'm sure Drew is gonna pick up a bad guitar and write some angsty, like, slam acoustic poetry to it.
Maybe it'll be good for him. He'll finally have something to take his anger out on that's, like, healthy, constructive.
Yeah. Pick up
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad music, but at least he's not going to, like, go Fight Club again.
Hey, Drew. Put down your fists and pick up a guitar.
I hate us. All right. Now Emma Roberts is telling her parents that Adam is trans. And her parents go,
well, plot
what?
Twist.
Trans? Like transparent?
Transient.
Okay.
And it's not her parents.
Oh, like...
She's...
Oh.
It's a fake out. It's a fake out, remember?
Yeah.
Because she's like, Mom, Dad, Adam is trans. And you pan to Adam and Jenna pretending to be her parents. And Jenna goes, trans? As in transient? Is Adam homeless, honey? And I swear to God, I just listened to the most recent, like, podcast episode that Han and Kelsey did. And that's straight up what Becky said when Jenna told her at first.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That just makes me think about sad things. The friends try to frame it like it's just the parents are just going to be cool with it.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Ideally, it's Adam's choice to let people know what his deal is, right?
Yeah.
And this scenario posits that Adam's, like, totally cool. It's like, you want to tell your parents, I'm totally support you, I'm behind it, I will help you out. But it's just such a fucking bummer. We don't get to see that conversation. We don't get to see or feel, like, what Adam feels about literally any of this. The entire episode is Becky feels things, Adam tells her it's okay, and then we move on and just experience more of Becky's emotions. And I'm just like, but what does Adam, the object of the tension, feel about this? Because they're treating him like an object. He's the trans issue between the Baker family. Because it's like, you know, what, I just find it more compelling to be like, I have a first real serious girlfriend, but she comes from a very conservative family. How do I deal with that element of my dating life?
Yeah. Yeah. What does, like, they're already paying the actress that plays Adam's mom to be on set. Like, they're already having this woman be around. Like, why not pull her in for another scene and have Adam kind of, you know, talk about this kind of stuff?
Yeah, there's multiple.
It's not like
It's
not like she's
at
busy.
The house.
You're already at that set. Just have her talk to her son about things, like, because there's no crossover. It's just aggravating.
These are three separate, distinct storylines, no overlap.
Yeah. Talking about that mom, we...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Before we exit the scene, they do another fake out, and she does tell her parents, but we don't see their reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. And the parents seem to be